here with Ron Richards, CEO of Sequel Technologies. Ron, talking about oxygen, the big thing on providers' minds still is a 36-month cap on reimbursement for Medicare. You guys obviously are a big player in the portables market. How do you see the portable concentrators playing a role in helping providers kind of get through, the cap?
Well, I think, from our standpoint, we've always viewed oxygen as a drug, and it shouldn't have a cap to begin with. And we've always supported the position, no matter if it's a stationary concentrator, portable, whatever modality the patient's using, that the rules should not apply to capping a drug. And essentially, the devices dispense oxygen, and we just have never felt title transfer nor 36-month cap really made any sense as it applied to the category of patients and the equipment.
Do you see, talking about utilization for portable oxygen concentrators, it seems to be ticking up pretty, consistently but slowly. I guess where do you see that going in the next, 5-10 years?
Well, it's interesting. The last probably 6 to 7 months, there's been more activity from manufacturers coming into the portable space, particularly with continuous flow devices that actually match up to the performance of a stationary. So, we're encouraged by, competition's good. We think it's an endorsement of what we've been telling people for years. We launched one of the first portable devices in 2006. Now, DeVilbiss, Invacare, and other manufacturers are seriously looking at that and are now offering additional products. And I think it's based on patient demand. Patients do want to travel and ambulate, and they want to be able to have enough oxygen to do so. And so continuous flow devices are obviously the way to go because it does match up with their prescriptions. I think the other thing, too, though, is just generally the industry is looking at reimbursement and trying to understand how can I better manage and control my costs and still make a profit. And it's reducing deliveries, being able to take care of the patient clinically, but not have to drive out to their home actually every week or every couple weeks to deliver an oxygen tank.
You mentioned, traveling with oxygen. The FAA, I think it was in May, where they required all airlines to allow passengers on board with portable devices. You mentioned you were on the plane with a woman who was traveling from where?
From San Diego to Atlanta.
With one of the devices.
A portable device, and spoke with her after we departed from the plane and just asked her how she was getting along with it. And her comments were it just made such a big difference in her life, the quality of her life. She was able to go see her grandkids where she was coming here to make the trip, and she had been on oxygen tanks before. She said, this is just much easier for me to manage. So I think that's good. And I was glad to see the FAA step up, along with the Disability Act, and kind of come together and just recognize that people that have chronic diseases like COPD are also in need of having the same kind of rights and capabilities as people that use wheelchairs or any other kinds of aids to help them, with their disability.
Right. You had mentioned, Ron, that you were doing some research in pulmonary rehab. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, we've been involved with several peer-reviewed groups like American Association of Home Care, also ACCP, which is American, the physicians that take care of pulmonary patients, NAMDARC, AARC. And next year, there's actually going to be recognition of pulmonary rehab to be integrated into a number of clinical programs and protocols and be finally reimbursed. So it's important for patients that are on oxygen to exercise and ambulate because it helps reduce healthcare costs.
Great. Thanks, Ron.
Thank you.